What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video. And today we are going to go over all of the weekly vendor resets and must-buys of the week. Today is Tuesday, April 27th. So I hope everyone has enjoyed their weekend and your Monday. But now it's time for the weekly vendor reset. We are in Washington, D.C., right in front of the base of ops. So let's get started. Alright, so entering the base of ops, you will find your first vendor. Let's see what he's got.
What can I do for you?
Alright, starting off with the named item, you have the Emmeline's Guard. This is the named P90 with perfect preservation. It also comes with health damage. CMMG Banshee with reformation and mag size. G36 Enhance with preservation and optimal range. And a M1911 with fast hands and rate of fire. Going down to the gear items, Murakami backpack with opportunistic, crit damage, and skill haste. Gilligard chest piece with spotter, max crit chance, and armor regen. Interesting. That's an interesting buy right there. And then for your mods, you have a crit damage mod, 10%, drone damage reduction mod, 5%, a turret burn damage mod, 4.1%, and finally, sticky bomb duration, 6.5. So from this first vendor, anything must buy? I would say look at this Gilligard chest piece. Max crit chance, armor regen, and spotter. You could use that on an AR build, no problem. Get a little tanky in your life. Alright, let's move on to the clan vendor. Now, disclaimer, this clan vendor is a level 30 clan, so if your clan is not maxed out, you're not going to see certain items. But for everyone else, here we go. Clan vendor.
Do you want some?
What? Yo, alright, I'll buy it. I'm going to have to come back and buy that. Yo, he's selling the sacrifice. What? What? Alright. So now you have the sacrifice right here with skill damage. So you can literally just roll off the weapon damage for a skill tier, and here you go. You have perfect glass cannon on a skill build. Now perfect glass cannon is 30% amplified damage. That's both for your weapons and your skills, anything damage related. Now the problem with that is that you do have all that incoming damage that's amplified, but I think that it's worth the risk. You're doing so much damage, you are melting everybody in front of you. So yeah, just play a little conservative and watch them all die. So there you go. Clan vendor, the sacrifice. That's a must buy in my opinion. Those are hard to come by. Alright, gear set items. Rigger knee pads with explosive resistance. Eclipse protocol holster with weapon handling. And a negotiator's dilemma pair of gloves with crit chance. That is pretty good weapon damage on there. That might be a good pickup. Alright, let's go to the high-end items. M700 carbon with crit damage and sadist. Urban MDR with killer and damage to targets at a cover. Custom PF45, damage to targets at a cover and spike. And SR1 marksman rifle with max headshot damage, max damage to armor, and sadist. I'm not a big fan of this weapon, but those are some pretty good rolls. Obviously that marksman rifle damage is lacking, but you can max it out. Alright, going to the high-end gear items. Fenris gloves with crit chance and health. Araldi Holdings gloves with crit chance and weapon handling. And Gilligard backpack with armor regen, status effects, and energize. And then finish up with the mods. Skill duration mod 8.6. We have a shield damage bonus 4% per enemy. Armor on kill 16k. And a hive duration 4.4. So as far as the clan vendor is concerned, let's see, must buys. The SR1 does have that max damage to armor and headshot damage. Both of those are great for your recalibration library if you don't really use snipers. like myself. Next up, Negotiator's Dilemma gloves. This is pretty good weapon damage and crit. So these are pretty good to just pick up, max out, and then you take like one optimization to put that weapon damage up. And then finally, the Sacrifice. There's a few ways you could, make this a great piece of gear. I personally would just turn it into a skill build piece of gear because it's already got the skill damage on it. But you could easily roll off the skill damage for, say, crit chance, crit damage, and still have a lot of fun. Just make sure you optimize the other attributes. But alright, that is the Clan Vendor and Washington, D.C. base of ops. Alright, so we're going to go from the west to the east. First stop is going to be the campus settlement. Doo-doo-boo. Look at those load times. Let's go. Alright, come on. Let me run. There we go. Alright, so get over here to the vendor and let's see what she has. Kind of looks like Cassie Mendoza's sister.
Glad to see you.
Alright, here we go. The Scalpel. This is the named, well, it's right underneath it. The named Tactical 308. The Scalpel. And it comes with Future Perfection and mag size. Right below it is the normal version. The Tactical 308 with damage to targets out of cover and eyeless. Next up we have the Infantry MG5 with Frenzy and damage to armor. Back in the day, this would be a god rolled MG5. Just saying. Frenzy has had its ups and downs, but it's still pretty good for LMG. Just saying. That's a decent pickup. Alright, Overlord Mask with hazard and skill damage. And Petrov Holster with repair skills and crit damage. Down to the mods. Skill duration 8.5. Chem Launcher +1 ammo. Hive Healing 4.5. Pulse Cone Size 6.4. And Trap Duration 4.3. Now as far as must-buys at the campus settlement, I'm still a fan of this MG5. It has damage to targets out of cover, it has damage to armor. You could switch off the talent for whatever you want and just optimize the stats. It's really not that bad. It's really hard to come by a really good infantry MG5, and here you go. Alright, moving on. To DZ West. Let's see what they've got over there. Yo, them load times. Let's go. Alright, DZ West.
Hello there.
Alright, DZ West. Everlasting Gaze. This is the named rifle with perfect perpetuation. This also comes with mag size. Tactical Super 90 with close and personal and crit damage. And an M16 with fast hands and rate of fire. For the gear set items, we have True Patriot gloves with hazard protection. And Tip of the Spear knee pads with crit damage. Both of the core attributes are really low, but the main attributes aren't horrible. Go to the high-end gear items, Richter and Kaiser gloves with repair skills and hazard. And then 511 knee pads with weapon handling and status effects. Go down to the mods. We have a Disrupt Resistance mod, 8.5. Seeker Healing, 6.1. Shield Holstered Regeneration, 4.2. Firefly Blind Effect Duration, 6.1. And Decoy Health, 6.0. So as far as DZ West, I would probably not really pick up any of these, but the True Patriot with Hazard does have me interested, to say the least. Alright, moving on to DZ South. Now last week, DZ South had that Emperor's Guard knee pads. Let's see what they have this week. Yo, these load times are sick. Alright, DZ South. Let's see.
Looking to make a deal?
Ooh, okay. let me take a screenshot of this. That is another must-buy, in my opinion. So this is the Devil's Due backpack. This is with perfect clutch. A lot of people are, whatever with perfect clutch. But this is with perfect clutch. It already has max weapon damage and crit chance. So all you have to do is reroll the skill haste for crit damage, and you've got a perfect clutch crit build right there. Not only that, but if you read perfect clutch, if you are below 20% armor, your crits will repair 2.5% of your missing armor. Kills will allow you to repair 100% of your armor for 4 to 10 seconds based off your number of reds. So, yeah, this is perfect for a crit build. And this is a perfect setup for a crit backpack. This is the Devil's Due. It is at DZ South. This is a must-buy, in my opinion. Alright, moving on. Enhanced PP19, Breadbasket and Accuracy. SOCOM, Mark 16 with Accuracy and Strained. And a Military M9 with Crit Chance and Breadbasket. Go down to the gear items. Hunter's Fury Backpack with Weapon Handling. We have a Ongoing Directive chest piece with crit damage. Petrov backpack with health, armor regen, and opportunistic. And finally, Empress International chest piece with spark, max, skill damage, and weapon handling. So this last one right here, damaging enemies with skills will increase your weapon damage. This would be a good one. Spark with max skill damage, so you're going to be doing skills and it's going to be giving you weapon damage. You could run that with the capacitor, exotic, AR, and have a good time. Alright, let's finish up with the mods. Headshot damage 7.4. Drone damage reduction 5.0. Turret skill haste 5.7. And sticky bomb duration 6.3. Alright, so DZ South, must buys. Devil's Due backpack, check it out, reroll the skill haste for crit damage. And then also, Empress International chest piece with spark. A lot of people enjoy spark, so I personally would reroll weapon handling off for, like, say, crit chance, crit damage, and then just run this with the capacitor, get that weapon damage, get that skill damage, have a lot of fun. Alright, that is DZ South. Let's go to DZ East. Alright. Yo, these load times. Woo. Look at that. Delta Warriors gone rogue, return to status, gone rogue, return to status. Thank you, Division. Or is that Isaac that tells you? I don't remember. Alright, DZ East, Venda. Alright, here we go. Wow. So this is one of the special claws out that gives you the melee damage and pistol damage. Wow. That is another must-buy in my opinion, especially if you're wanting to run a skill build. Oh, man, a skill pistol build? Bruh. Oh my gosh. So what I would do right here is I would reroll that skill damage off for headshot damage. Reason being is I'd run this on a Liberty pistol build, keep the skill tier for your shield, because the yellows and the blues will help out your shield, reroll the skill damage off for headshot damage, and then all of a sudden you have a melee damage, pistol damage, headshot damage holster. Oh man, that's sick. Anyways, moving on. That is your claws out named Wyvern holster with 500% melee damage and 9% pistol damage. Alright, classic M44 carbon. Reload speed perpetuation. Classic M60 breadbasket headshot damage. And then for your gear items, Striker's mask with status effects. Future Initiative holster with repair skills, that's a good one. Sokolov Concern mask with headshot damage and weapon handling. And finally, Empress International holster with skill damage and weapon handling. Go down to the mods. Repair skills 16.1. We have a Chem Launcher Burn Strength 6.5. Hive Healing 4.0. Pulse 8.9. And Wrap Radius, Shock Radius 5.9. So for DZ East, must buys. I would definitely look at the Claws Out named holster. And then I'd also look at the Future Initiative holster here as well with repair skills. Yeah.
Detected. Nearby location.
Alright, so that's going to do it. Oh, wait, we have to go to the theater. Boom, ba-doom, boom. Then we can go to New York. Man. Alright. There's a lot of decent items this week. A couple must-buys so far. We'll see. I think I've got 3 more vendors to check out before we can call it a day. Alright, theater settlement. The Mop. This is your named 612 shotty with that 10% armor on kill. This one comes with Optimist. That's not a bad talent to have. That's a pretty good shotty, actually. I dig it. Right here at the theater settlement, the Mop. I mean, that's pretty good. Just optimize your attributes, and you're good to go. Alright, next up, Custom M87 Ignited and Accuracy. We've got a SIG with max rifle damage, okay, and Sadist. So if you need that max rifle damage, there you go. Murakami Industries gloves, status effects and crit chance, and a Bellstone Armory pair of knee pads with armor regen and repair skills. Go down to the mods. 11% protection from elites. That's pretty rare, so just check it out. I know it goes up to 13, but 11 decent. Seeker Mine +1 clusters. Shield deflector damage 4.3. Firefly damage 5.1. And finally a decoy health of 6.0. Now as far as the theater must buys, I'd check out the Mop with Optimus. That's a good one. And then also you can pick up the max rifle damage on the SIG. As far as using this weapon, I probably would not use it. But you can definitely take that damage off and put it in your recalibration library. Alright, and that is going to do it for DC. Let's finish up with New York and we'll get out of here. Go to the Haven. And we'll check out the last 2 vendors. Hope everyone is having a good start to their week. And if you happened to join my live streams yesterday, thank you very much. We had a lot of fun. But also, don't forget to check out my live streams in the future. Have those notifications on. Alright, here we go. New York City. We've got an AUG Para XS with Vindictive and Health damage. G28 with Breadbasket and Mag Size. Another SIG with Lucky Shot, Health damage. And a M45A1 with Finisher and Accuracy. Go down to the gear items. Badger Tough Chest Piece, Empathetic Resolve with Headshot damage and Skill Haste. We've got Seska Gloves with Enhanced Status Effects. And a Douglas and Harding Mask. This mask, just so you know, this mask would go perfect with the Claws Out holster they are selling in DZ East, because this one has the headshot damage to go with that holster, it has the pistol damage to go with that holster, and it also has crit damage. So you could really do some work with that Liberty pistol build I was, teasing you earlier. Just saying. Alright, let's finish up with the mods. Bleed Resistance 8.5. Bleed Resistance again 8.3. Interesting. Why would they do that? Anyways. Seeker Mine +1 clusters. Pulse Skill Haste 5.0. And a Sticky Bomb Burn Duration 4%. Let's finish up with Ray Benitez. Or is it Roy? Roy Benitez. Ray Benitez? Roy? Bro, what's your name? Roy Benitez, that's right. Why did I want to say Ray? Anyways, alright. What's up, Roy? Man, I hope you have some PP19. Damage to targets at a cover and Unwavering. Tactical M249 Para, steady-handed rate of fire, ACRSS with accuracy and reformation, and a D50 with damage to targets out of cover and fast hands. Look at the gear items. Overlord Armaments chest piece with headshot damage, status effects, and explosive delivery. Seska knee pads, crit chance repair skills. And finally, Seska holster with skill haste and skill damage. Interesting, that would be a perfect holster for a skill build, but it's Seska, so I'm confused. I don't know. Anyways, let's finish up with the mods. Crit damage 10.1, repair skills 16.4. We've got a shield active regeneration 4.3, pulse radius 8.7, and finally sticky bomb duration 6.3. So as far as Roy Benitez, yeesh, I wouldn't recommend any of that. Sorry, Roy, but ugh. Alright, let's pet the dog, and we will finish up with this video. I hope everyone enjoyed your weekly vendor reset for today, Tuesday, April 27th. I am Kamikazevondoom. Don't forget to support the channel by hitting that thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and ring that notification bell. That way you get notified each and every time I bring you another Division 2 video. But alright, have a good week. Let me know in the comment section below what you think is a must-buy out of this inventory reset, and we will catch you on the next one. See ya. Peace.